Hello, everyone, Randy here, and today I thought we'd take a look at my old welder here. Again, depending on which order I upload the videos here. I've probably uploaded the video here for my new welder, a 4NA 190MP. This is my old welder here, a Ramsond CT520DY 4th generation. It's worked great over the years I've had it. It's a combination TIG, stick, and plasma cutter. So really nice having the plasma cutter feature on there. And like I said, it's worked pretty good over the years I had it. Fairly basic unit here, not a whole lot of fancy features yet. And basically what's wrong with it here, when it turns on, I'm pretty sure the whole welder itself functions yet. It's just the adjustment knob here. You cannot adjust the amperage. It sits at 1 amps and will not go any higher. So, on-off switch, post flow, I've never actually used this. I think that's probably a TIG function, I'm assuming. I've never done any TIG welding myself, so. And like I said, the amperage function, and then you got your selector switch, TIG, arc, and cut. And then you got a foot pedal option as well. I don't have a foot pedal. Connection leads for the welder, ground, and electrode. And then your connection for the torch. And I do have all the accessories that go with it. So, grounding clamp, stick electrode. Actually, it's not the electrode, it's the stick holder, basically. And then the plasma cutting torch end here. And then I also have a TIG torch wrapped up in there, never used. And I don't do any TIG welding. So anyway, we're going to take this apart here. I already got the cover off. We'll see if we can get that switch out and take a look at what's up with the switch. You can feel it in the switch. It's all grady and something's wrong with the switch. Okay, so we'll take the cover off here. And pull the switch off. And yeah, something tells me you want to be very, very careful in here, otherwise you have a very bad day. Judging by the size of those capacitors. And there's 4 of them there too, so those are some huge capacitors. Not to mention, I'm not sure what's behind here. There's a cooling fan back behind there. But yes, I'm guessing the inverter or whatever's used in this is back behind there. Anyway, like I said, the switch here, we'll see if we can get that out. Looks like 3 wires connected to it. And just for my reference here, I'm going to see if I can get a little video on that just so I know which wires go where. Maybe those are soldered on, that'd be less than ideal. So it looks like we got 2 yellows on the bottom, a yellow and the red in the middle. And another yellow, no, 2 reds on top. Okay. Have to see what it takes to get those off there. That's going to be interesting. If they're soldered on, that's definitely less than ideal. And yes, it would appear they are soldered on. Okay then. How nice. That one's got some electrical tape on it. Interesting. Okay, I think what we're going to do, rather than taking it off, I'm going to see if I can take this apart here. Maybe pry that open. Let's see, do I have anything right here? I do. Okay, perfect. I don't think anything's going to electrically shock me on this switch here, at least not very badly, because there can't be that much voltage going into it. And we're in. Okay, first off, I noticed some plastic pieces. Oh yes, this looks, if you can see the piece right there, that don't look quite good. Okay, I bet you I know what happened. Okay folks, I'm thinking I pretty much know. See the 3 plastic dots in there? There's 3 of them. See if I can get this out here. that held, trying not to lose anything here, that held that piece on. Notice the 3 holes? Yes, so that held that on. Now, we probably just need to straighten these out carefully. Being kind of an off-brand welder here, I doubt you can get parts for it. But I would assume this is a rather common adjustable switch, so you could probably replace it if you have to. Again, for those who haven't seen the video on my new welder is a combination stick, MIG, and TIG. No plasma cutter on it. So I would like to get this going again if I can, so I can use it as a plasma cutter at the very least. I really don't need another stick welder. The new one does that, obviously. Okay. Now, the question is, where did this go on here? Because I don't see any indication on here as to where it went. See if I can figure out how to get that off of there a minute. Okay, I just had to take off a little snap ring that was along there. Let me actually just... So yeah, I just had to take off a little snap ring that was along there. Looks like that'll slide out now. Okay, so I'm guessing... See the 3 little dimples there? Actually, there's 4 of them, and there's another one. There's actually 5 total. But I'm guessing the 3 along the bottom is where it was mounted. They appear to be broken. The other 2 appear to be injection mold points. So I'm guessing it was the 3 right there. Not sure if we can get those back on, and we're going to find out here. Okay, folks, some food, and about an hour later, here's what we've come up with. We got it back on. What we ended up doing, we started out by drilling holes through the blue piece here, where the old nubbins were. We then super glued the metal bracket on after sanding it and roughing it up the best we could. So this has all been sanded and roughed up, so the super glue would hopefully adhere better. Then we injected plastic down through the 3 holes. You can see it coming out the bottom there. Hopefully that will do the trick. So let's get it reassembled here, and we'll see how this goes. That seems to be on there. I don't quite understand why it's got to press on so hard though. That seems kind of odd. Oh, I think the little clip there's on, I believe. Still turns yet. That's always a good sign, right? Okay, then I believe that went on something like that. Fold the tabs back over. Okay, there we go. I think what we'll do, we'll play it dangerous here. We'll leave this open and we'll fire it up. Okay, who's ready? Maybe I should stand back for this. Fire in the hole. Oh, it's on too yet. Now, you know what? Let's shut it off here first. I don't know that I want to touch that. Little screw around here, some of that went in here too. Where'd that go? I'm a little bit curious how this worked on here. Ah, okay, there we go. I see. Okay, it's back on. And unfortunately it doesn't work. Okay. Now, is that because this isn't making good contact? Let's find out here. Maybe because we're not making good contact in there, that could very well be. We're reading 1 amp here. Okay folks, just did a test here. We got nothing across here. Okay folks, took it apart yet again. Still the contacts are not making contact here. Someone got a little happy with their super glue and they're not springing back like they should. So I've cleaned it up. I've put a little more tension into them, so it seems like they're good. Double check this, it's working. It's still open yet. I did notice while doing this that I had a broken wire up here, so that's also bad. So now let's turn it on here. With the wire on this switch right here, you can probably see it looks a little bit nicer there. Oh, 142 amps. 173, 184, 200, 203, 100, 11, 1. There we go. So I think we got it working. That should be perfect. Now I just got to put it back together. I'll probably just do that off camera though. So anyway, hope you folks enjoyed watching this video here. We got the old welder, stick welder, TIG welder, plasma cutter back together. So anyway folks, thanks for watching. If you have any other comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching and until next time.